You only have 7 seconds to make a lasting impression. Your documents speak volumes about your company, even before they are read. Twin loop wire binding from GBC is one of the most contemporary binding solutions available today. The look is simple, streamlined, and high-tech. Not only is the look of wire contemporary, but it is functional as well. Your documents lie completely flat when opened, and pages wrap all the way around for easy handling. Its wire loops encircle pages, tightly holding documents up to 250 sheets. GBC's twin loop wire elements are available in a wide variety of colors, designed to complement the cover selection of your choice. Introducing the TL2900 twin loop wire binding system from GBC. This system's revolutionary design makes it the only wire binder on the market today that allows users to load and crimp documents in one easy step. Using the single load and crimp station eliminates the hassle of moving your document to the closer. Now, the look of wire is easier than ever. The setup of the TL2900 is very simple. First, determine the size wire you should use and set up the TL2900 to crimp accordingly. The convenient wire size chart quickly helps you determine the appropriate size wire to use based on the number of sheets in your document. Next, use the single adjustment knob to simply dial your wire size into the display window. The knob adjusts the position of the lid on the TL2900, ensuring an even and consistent crimp on every size document. Turn the knob clockwise to increase the wire size, or counterclockwise to decrease the size. The display window shows the approximate range for each size of wire. The wire size can be adjusted to appear anywhere within the window to achieve the desired crimp. The TL2900 allows users to crimp wire elements from 1/4 inch, or 6 millimeters, to 1 1/4 inch, or 32 millimeters. After closing a sample wire element, you may want to make fine adjustments to achieve the perfect wire crimp by turning the dial. A proper wire crimp is achieved when the top of the narrow loops just touches the top of the wide loops. This prevents pages from slipping out during shipping or use. The convenient LED display helps guide you through the 3 easy steps of wire binding with the TL2900. First, load the wire onto the hooks. Simply hold the wide loops of the wire facing down behind the hooks. Position the wire with the first hook falling between the first and second loops of the wire. Gently roll the element towards you so that each loop sits onto the hooks in an upright position, ready for loading. Second, load the paper onto the twin loop element. Your presentation, including index tabs and oversized covers, can be loaded all at once for smaller documents or in separate lifts for larger ones. Finally, close the lid of the TL2900. The LED display will indicate to push and hold the 2 activation buttons on the sides of the system. When your document is crimped, the LED display will read "Done." Remove your bound twin loop document from the hooks by lifting straight up from the bottom of the document. If you accidentally remove your hands from the activation buttons too soon, the TL2900 will reverse its binding cycle without damaging the wire element. The helpful LED display will indicate that you need to redo the bind again. Simply depress the 2 activation buttons again until the LED says your document is done. The TL2900's single-position load and bind design is revolutionary. Traditional wire closers require the user to load the wire into the punched document by hand. Moving the document without compromising the wire's position is usually difficult. The TL2900 eliminates this step entirely, making twin loop binding easier than ever. You can add and delete very simply with wire binding. Grasp one end of the wire, and with 2 easy pulls, you can remove the wire element from your book. Now, just add or delete as needed. Occasionally, the wire loading hooks may need to be replaced. Fortunately, the design of the TL2900 allows the user to change the hooks easily and begin binding again in minutes. Additional hook sets and an instruction label are included with every TL2900. With the TL2900's electric closing, you can produce wire documents up to 12 inches long, faster and easier than manual closers. The TL2900's modular design allows you to quickly and easily customize your work area to fit any binding job. Because the TL2900 can be stacked on any GBC modular punch, one user can punch and bind wire documents in 2 easy steps. Once your document is punched, you can load it directly onto the wire element. This saves multiple handling of the same document. For those times when the deadline is tight, simply separate the TL2900 from the punching station. Your productivity has just doubled because the punching and binding is happening simultaneously. You can count on the TL2900's durability. Its durable components and all-metal construction, including aluminum die-cast sides, ensure that it can stand up to the most rigorous binding environments. In the unlikely event a problem does occur, you can count on GBC's network of highly trained technicians and our industry-leading factory exchange program to get your system back up and running quickly. The TL2900 has been designed with your safety in mind. The dual activation buttons protect users' hands during crimping. If a user removes their hands from the buttons at any time during the bind cycle, the TL2900 will reverse the motor and stop crimping. GBC's commitment to safety has led us to have our systems tested by the world's leading safety agencies. You can rest assured that the modular TL2900 fully complies with UL and Canadian standard requirements, as certified by CSA. The international version of the TL2900 has full safety licensing from TUV Product Service and carries the CE mark as well.
Hi, I'm Jim Heck. I work at CRC. I'm the production manager here, and most of our business is on-demand printing, short run, 200, 300, 400 quantity at a time. Wire binding is becoming much more popular, and the TL2900 has been very helpful in getting us through our quick turnaround times. As production manager, I'm involved in researching the equipment, and it has definitely increased our production time, but what we really like about it is the even bind on each one. It has definitely cut down on our time for having to check things compared to the manual closure. We really appreciate that. Just recently we needed to get 400 books out in an afternoon, and it just really sped up the project, and our client was ecstatic that we beat the time by over an hour just because of the machine. The TL2900 load and crimp process here has really helped us out. The operators really enjoy being able just to put the wire on there and put the book and let it crimp all at one time. It's definitely saved us in steps and helped in production time. The single adjustment knob on the TL2900 is definitely a plus compared to the old ones where you had to adjust on both sides. There's always testing and waste. Now it's just one adjustment and you know it's perfect each time. And with the window display, it's definitely much easier to set up, and you can make fine adjustments. The LED lights are a great help, and especially in the training. There really is no training. It's very self-explanatory on how to use, and really keeps the production moving smoothly. The TL2900 is definitely something added to our little GBC family here. You know, we have all the GBC equipment, and we love the service. Overall, we've been really pleased with GBC, and we really appreciate the TL2900 being here.